welcome back everyone. My name's Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. This is our good campaign, and it is time. It's finally time to head into Drezen itself. We're going to take a quick rest at our camp, and then we're going to actually go into the city. We're not going to go to Lost Chapel, but we are going to go to our event just before we enter the city of Drezen. I think we have some rallying of the troops to do, or something along those lines. I can't remember, but we'll figure it out very shortly. Let's do it up. Your army halts along a hill, and in the distance you see the walls of Drezen. Smoke rises over the city, winged figures are circling in the sky above it. But they don't look like birds. It's time to discuss strategy. It was once an unassailable fortress. Luckily for us, the demons destroyed a lot of the defenses when they stormed the city, and in 70 years, they haven't gotten around to mending them. But this isn't going to be easy. Unfortunately, most of the walls are still standing. Queen Galfrey approaches, and Nevia stops, hearing a clamor of astonishment and jubilation outside the tent. The curtain moves, and Her Majesty Galfrey of Mendiv enters wearing opulent armor, with her famous longsword at her belt. The Queen smiles mischievously. "Forgive the intrusion. It wasn't easy to catch up with you." Oh, Your Majesty is here. Your Majesty, what a surprise," and Nevia says in a voice that indicates anything but. Either your chief scout is concealing her shock very well, or she was already aware of the Queen's presence in the camp. The Queen takes her place at the table. "Please continue your discussion, and try to imagine I'm not here. I'd like to hear the plan you settle on." And Nevia spreads an old city map on the table. "The gates are old and rotten now. We can get through with them with a ram. But then, there will be street fights. It'll be a hell of a fight in Drezen. Luckily, somewhere in the city there's a sacred banner. The Sword of Valor. Iomede's holy relic wouldn't fall to corruption, like, ever. The demons just kept it as a trophy, a sign of our disgrace, and now it's going to be their downfall. If you find it and raise it again, all the demons in the city will be weakened and lose their ability to teleport. That's when we'll chop them up like blind rats. But don't forget, Staunton Vane is somewhere out there, the same traitor who gave Drezen over to the demons in the first place. He won't part with that banner easily." Nura raises her hand like a student in class. "May I say something? May I? I have a plan." Virgil looks at you without speaking. It seems he has a suggestion. "What are the Eagle Watch Knights going to do? The same as everyone else, die for nothing." Erebeth's eyes shine feverishly in her gaunt face. "Who are you lying to? Yourself, each other, the gods?" For a moment she looks at the Queen's stony face, hesitating, but then she continues in a hollow voice. "Everything is futile. You all realize that we're going to die. We're leading our people to the slaughter. Our army was almost defeated by a swarm of gargoyles. We won't last 5 minutes in Drezen." "Beth, are you nuts? Yes, it's a dangerous gig. We all knew what we were signing up for. But now that we've got here, you want us to shit our pants and go home? We got to bloody Drezen by some miracle, and we're about to take it back. Kinda late to chicken out now, don't you think?" "It doesn't matter what we do. The lad hanging on the hook next to me didn't want to die. But what can he do to fend off death? What could I do? We're all doomed. But only a few of us are willing to admit it. By this time tomorrow, we'll all be dead." Erebeth's voice drifts away, but it seems to carry from a distance, making its way through the sticky veil of fog that fills your mind. The demon that's appeared inside you struggles to be free. A little bit more, and its wave of rage will engulf you. "Erebeth, pull yourself together. Remember Canabris. Despite everything, we won, and we stopped a catastrophe." "We won? Yes, by some miracle we took a bite out of the demon's forces. Without the power you were granted, we'd have died in the Grey Garrison. End of story. Drezen will be our death. You, Commander, might still have a chance to be saved, but you're leading your people to certain ruin. You pathetic little nothing. You were so proud of your strength, and yet you broke so easily." The demonic rage inside you seethes and searches for an exit. It struggles to get out, exhausting, threatening, and convincing at the same time. You also feel strong enough to keep it under control if you want to. There you have it, a perfect illustration of why the Crusades have not made an inch of progress in 100 years. A whining upstart commander has been put in charge of a knightly order by an idealistic queen, circumventing all rules of military hierarchy. And now said upstart has crumbled in her first serious trial. Virgil chuckles harshly. Absolutely everything in the situation, from the story of Erebeth's rise to the reasons why she lost her reason and morale, demonstrate how dire matters truly are on our front. These problems can be rectified, of course, but to do that, we'll need to drive the black sheep from the herd. Sir Paralictor, are you comfortable with this idealistic queen standing next to you?" "Very much so, Your Majesty. Besides, you asked us not to pay you any heed." The Queen looks at Erebeth. Her voice, when she begins to talk, sounds surprisingly soft. "I was in your place once, Commander Tierbade, many, many years ago. I also wanted to throw my sword to the ground and give up." "What made you want that, Your Majesty? What happened?" Erebeth avoids looking at the Queen. "What happened? My god died. The neighboring lands are being devoured by the world wound. It didn't seem it would stop at Sarkoris." Galfrey's voice remains warm and a little pensive. In this moment, it's hard to believe that she is more than a century old, and has seen all the horrible events of the region unfold before her eyes. But I'm still here, and my kingdom still stands, just as it did the day my doubts nearly got the better of me. I will lawful angel mythic path. A paladin who loses their spirit and forgets their duty, that is the worst kind of betrayal. It's a betrayal of yourself. Irbeth tenses, clenching her teeth. Forgive me, I lost control, Commander. Enevia catches Irbeth's eye and gives her a nod of encouragement. So what are we going to do, Commander? My queen, what are your plans? I will storm the city with the army. I am told that my presence improves morale. What are the Eagle Watch Knights going to do? The Eagle Watch are the most experienced crusaders in the army. They must set an example for the others. We'll spread them across our units. Each one has to have at least a few. Regil, what do you want? My scouts were able to approach the fortress walls, and they learned something unpleasant. The demons have giants who can shoot alchemist fire from catapults, or sometimes something even worse. They're positioned here. Regil draws crosses on the city map. Luckily, as Enevia said, the city's fortifications are in a sorry state. If we come from this side, through the temple ruins, we can sneak up on the giants and finish them off before they inflict any serious damage on our army. It's a highly risky maneuver. If my unit was injured and exhausted or suffered significant losses, I would consider the risk excessive and never countenance this plan. Fortunately, thanks to the commander's timely aid, the Hell Knights suffered almost no losses during the encounter with the gargoyles. We're ready to perform the maneuver, but we'll need cover just in case we run into any special demons, like the Nabasu we all remember. Commander, I'd like your party to attack the giants with us. The fighters won't like that. Our lads are hoping the commander will personally lead them into battle, not go off the Hell Knights. Really, they won't like it. I'm getting tired of talking about the outrageous state of discipline in the Crusader army. Shall we see how they like fire raining down on them from the sky? Nura, what's your plan? Well, my plan's great. It's a magnificent plan. Here, take a look. Nura spreads another map across the table. I had to dig into the archives to find it, but it was worth it. This is it. The ace that will bring us victory. This is a map of a secret passage that leads to Drezen's dungeons. An entire army can't pass through there, but your unit can easily get through and strike the demons from below. They definitely won't be expecting that. Besides, of course, we don't know exactly where the Sword of Valor is stored, but I think we should look in the dungeons first. With a little luck, you'll win the battle before the demons even realize it's begun. We will attack tomorrow at dawn, begin the preparations. Where will you be in this battle? I will personally lead the charge. So you've chosen to ignore my suggestion. Very well, I won't object. You lead this army, and you bear the responsibility for the outcome of this operation. If you so command, I can send my people to act on their own, and I will attack with your group. Wonderful, that will boost their morale. Alright, we attack at dawn. May the good gods help us. And we're off. Tomorrow we go to war, but we can also go do one more thing really quickly. I don't think we have to attack right away. Pretty sure? I hope we don't. There's an autosave if we do, because I do want to do a couple small things before we actually go sliming into Drezen itself. Oh, nope, it is definitely doing that. Oop, I think I actually just hit the wrong place. Hang on. We're going to go back for 1 second. I want to check one more thing really quick. I think that I hit the area exit and not the tent exit. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, we're going to Nura's tent. There is a perception check we have to make in here, which may or may not be successful. We failed it. Modifier is 16, so we should, in theory, be able to do it pretty easily. Let's just do a quick load. We do want to make this perception check. It's kind of important. For one thing. Really? What did we roll that to? We rolled a 1 and a 2. So, statistically, if we keep going the same route we are, we will get it in 2 more loads, because 3 and then 4. 4 is the lucky number, is what we need. We have an 80% chance of success. Back to 1. Alright. Excellent. This is going so well. 1, 2, 1 have been our rolls so far. It's fine. It's not like I wanted to roll more than 1. There we go, finally. This is the important thing. Strange perfume. A small bottle with a unique scent. It smells of something sweet with an occasional harsh note. Just like the air before a storm. And I'm just going to go ahead and steal all of our stuff. We'll sell it all really quickly. You can literally just grab everything. Don't worry too much about it. And we're going to talk to Nura. She's right here. Quick save. Knight Commander, how can I help? There is much I can do. Just ask. Nura looks at you with eyes filled with enthusiasm. She's holding a notebook and a traveler's inkwell. When we fought the swarm of Escawar, someone put a handkerchief soaked with pheromones in my pocket which attracted the insects. I found a vial of the same pheromones in your tent. Nura's cheeks blush a little. That's my perfume. Perhaps it's strange to take a perfume on a crusade, but you see, Knight Commander, it's a reminder of more normal, peaceful life. When I'll go back after we've won, Or sorry, what I'll go back to after we've won. And besides, her cheeks blush even more and her voice drops to a whisper. The smell drives men insane. I have no idea how this smell affects infernal insects. I'm a historian, not a demonologist. Perhaps some malicious person used my perfume to lure the Vescivores to you, but I swear it wasn't me. Maybe? Nura again lowers her voice to a whisper. Maybe one of my admirers is trying to hurt you and set me up. When the gargoyles attacked the camp, what were you doing with that vile alchemist fire near my tent? Forgive me, Commander. She looks at the ground. Despite everything, I'm still quite unsuited to war. I belong in a library somewhere, not on the battlefield. When those beasts fell from the sky, I panicked. The fire, the screams, the monsters, the chaos. I ran to you because I could see you knew what to do. As for the vial, that was completely stupid. I just wanted to arm myself with something, but I knew fire wouldn't work on demons. Why did I grab that alchemist fire and not something that would actually work? I don't know. It's not my first time in the wound, but I still haven't learned how to fight. Enough lies, Nura. It's time to tell me the truth about what you're doing in this army. You want to know the truth? Her face cringes painfully. Here's the truth. I hate all of you. If I had been there the day Arilu Vorlesh opened the rift to the abyss, I would have gladly handed her the ingredients for the ritual. I put the pheromone-soaked cloth in your pocket. I wanted those hellbugs to eat your smug face off. I was the one who set the tents on fire that night, and I told the gargoyles who to grab. Every day I was in your army, I did what I could to hurt you. Oh, the things I would gladly do to you, and it would be but 1,000th of what you deserve. She hides her face in her hands. When I was 8, I was auctioned off like livestock. Like livestock! They used a stick to train me to obey. Did the paladins of Mendev help me? Of course not. Even when we passed through a Mendevian city, none of those warriors of good lifted a finger to set me free. Slavers aren't demons, after all. Nura looks up and stares at you with eyes red with tears. The first time I came to the wound, I wasn't seeking adventure. My owner dragged me here on a leash. You think the demons bribed me? I was happy to betray him. Without a shadow of a doubt, I expected nothing in return. I poured a sleeping potion into their soup pot, opened the gate, and waited for the demons to come in and tear them all to pieces. And me along with them. I didn't care, but the demons saw the real me. They made me a cultist. They offered me a chance for revenge. I'm here for revenge. I only want one thing. For the demons to devour you all. You, your queen, all the heroic knights. And after that, the whole world can burn for all I care. I don't want to hear any excuses for your treason. Save them for your trial. There will be no trial. A vicious grin crosses her face. You still don't understand. The only law for mortals now is the whims of the demon lords. From now until the end of time, which draws ever nearer. And she teleports away. She is a traitor. Nura snatches the wand from her belt, waves it quickly, and disappears into a portal. And that is all we needed to do. Now we can leave the camp. We'll quickly hit the store.
Gone.
And, where are we going? This way. We should have a couple things to bulk sell off, I think. Yeah, that's fine. How are we doing for carrying 500 pounds of what? Okay, let's go into this. Let's go weight in descending order. What are the most... Okay, we can get rid of this. Oops, don't get rid of that, though. We can use these harness things later on. They're kind of important. And we're still getting severed heads. Always good. Important, I guess. We're still carting around 500 pounds of stuff. That's so much stuff. How much do these things weigh? 25, 25, 25. Are we going to wear this chain shirt? Maybe. Are we going to wear this unbending armor? Almost definitely not. Alright. We're down to 408. That should be good enough, I guess.
Steps.
Let's get out of here. Time to attack Drezen. That group's fine. I'm just going to save beforehand. Just in case things go horribly wrong. Is Drezen with an S or a Z? It just occurred to me that I don't even remember how Drezen is spelled. I've said it so many times. And I've read it so many times, it just... It's with a Z, right? That's the queen, that's Irabeth. Irabeth is massively tall. Also, we're only going in with 5 soldiers. Eagle Watch. And you recruits, listen up. I don't know how many of us will survive this day, but I don't know whether, and I don't know whether I will, but I know one thing for sure. I like how the arrows are almost hitting everyone while they sit here and talk. Today, we're the tip of the sword in Ayamede's hand. Dead or alive, we will rip out the fangs of the abyss. To arms, for Mendev, for Canabris. Fine words, Commander Tierbade, and now to arms. Yes! Dead or alive, we're going to win. Onwards, attack! The battering ram is coming up. Very important. For taking down a door. It's also the first time we get to see the actual monk build we made in battle. Which actually, now that I think about it, and now I really review it, we didn't need Mythic Weapon Finesse, because the amulet we have on also gives Weapon Finesse, so we could have gone with a different Mythic ability. We might change it up later on. It's not a big deal right now, but in the future we'll take a look at that. Alright, we're going in, killing some Pavows. I think we're pretty close to we're halfway level. We're not pretty close to level, we're halfway-ish. There's a lot of things to do in Drezen. Like, it's a very intensive siege. There's like a lot of buildings to go into and a lot of side areas. You also only have a limited number of rests. So these Crusader supplies, they let you rest. You have a certain amount of them, and once you run out of supplies, that's it, it's over. You can't rest anymore. I also have no buffs on. This is actually a terrible, terrible plan on my part. Not that I'm super concerned, like, we have a lot of reinforcements with us. At this particular second anyways. Okay. I may get a little bit of buffs out here, and we're also gonna just... do we need to heal? No, we're fine. Let's go inside and then we'll heal. There's a ruins we can go into here, but let's quickly loot. There's gonna be a ton of things to loot in this. Tons of masterwork, bardishes, glaives, healing potions, that kind of thing. We can't go up to the... Also, we gotta watch out for these explodey things, because they hurt. Come on, get in. There might be some enemies in here, I don't remember. Okay, we can buff in here pretty safely, I think. Alright, so let's do it up. We need some... Why do you have no mage armors memorized? Oh no. Oh, I see. We just used some. Okay, this is fine. It's not a big deal. Let's grab a couple more greater invisibilities and some phantasmal killers. Not a big deal. We can figure this out later on. But let's do this. And this. And we don't have any more spells on our main character. We don't have What the hell was that? How's it hitting us inside the building? I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. Okay, let's try and get further into the building so we don't get hit by weird things. I don't know why that hit us, but it's fine. We still need to get more... Oh, we cannot blur or anything like that. Oh, we are going to need to rest at some point. Fine, no big deal. We'll get Bless on, though. Where's Bless? Are you going to cast your thing, or what? There we go. Okay, down we go. Take all of those. This is down to the dungeons. This is we're gonna find a Ruchelet down here. I think this is a Ruchelet. I guess we'll find out. We do have a few hastes. I won't let you hurt my friends. Which is good because these guys are actually quite tough. Too late for apologies. How's that haste coming along? Do it right now. Is no one gonna cast haste? Okay, haste is on. Good. You get up here. Start healing. Something died. And other things are dying too. That flame strike hit. God damn it. Frickin' Sela. I'm gonna kill it anyways because I'm annoyed. Now we have to reload. Okay, we'll haste before we go into that fight. That flame strike hurt though. We gotta be a little more wary about that. We can also get a displacement on her.
Nice try. Didn't work though.
Okay. Now we can go in.
Be careful, everyone.
Okay, you Prophet, go. You guys fight though. She can fight that one alone, I think, for now. Yeah, this is fine. At least she's tanking it, I guess. It's dead. And now this one should die pretty fast. There. We are gonna need a rest pretty quick, though. Let's see what we got for loot here. That was garbage to pick up. What's this? Masterwork Glaive, we'll take that. And heavy flail, no. Buckler, no.
I'm gone.
Sure, we'll take that. We'll take the magical essence. I think we need that later on. Take the maps and stuff. That's just normal Felchin. That's just a random buckler, so we're gonna have to drop that. It's okay, we have to drop a couple things anyways. Not the darts. Okay. Really quick jump into here. We're gonna drop the great axe and the buckler. There's a door to open here, which I believe has enemies right behind it.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
And we're stuck. This is a really awful place to fight things, I just realized. That being said, once we're friggin' fireballs. Our group's not getting into this room, are they? Okay, everyone just go in.
Aim carefully.
There. So we can at least surround it a little bit. This is fine.
I need your assistance.
And we'll take the sniper's weapons. We don't have any more channel divinities, channel divines.
I can still
What
fight.
is wrong with you? Oh, you're icy prisoned. Oh, you'll be fine. Let's just heal you.
I like you.
You really gotta get there faster, Ember. Haste, not grace. There you go. How long does this last for? 8 minutes? Are you kidding? Break the ice with a successful DC 15 strength check. Oh, we are never making that roll. It's DC 50. Oh, it's DC 24. What does it count as? Cure paralysis, right? Do we even have a cure paralysis? I don't think we do.
Let me help.
Do we have a potion of cure paralysis? Shield of faith, blah blah blah, holy water, remove paralysis. Nice, sold. Alright, you be... let's remove paralysis, use on him, go. Don't know if this works. It does.
The goddess protects
Hooray,
us.
looked good.
Anything new?
Alright, everyone gather up. No, there's still an enemy. There's some of the two enemies. Oh, that's really annoying. Kill the snipers. Kill the conjurer. Now that he's not invisible anymore. Now kill that. There's a Rochelet right there, by the way. Everyone's still alive.
Follow
Technically.
my steps.
This was a rough couple of fights, in all honesty. We have a ton of healing, though. We could really just top up our group with,
Soot
like,
is restless. I wonder
a
why.
bunch of spells. Nope, 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 wrong spell. Don't do that. Yes, I didn't realize Lan was my second character. I thought my main character was there. Another one of those. And heal you. Ember's just got so much healing to do. Probably was a bit of a waste, honestly. We may run out of healing.
To my aid.
We do have some spells with him, too. What do we have? We're not going to burn our Restoration or our Divine Power, but we will burn our Protection from Communal to heal, I think. Good.
Trust in yourself.
How are you feeling? Alright. Now we have to ponder for a moment. Are we going to replace any of our group members for Rochelet? She is pretty good. But I mean, we could replace Lan.
I'm all
He's just a monk. Monks are okay, but I think our Rochelet is actually better. I think I might do that. Okay, let's grab all of his equipment off. And we're going to save and open this door.
Are a crusader, right? Did you come to free Drezen? My name is Rochelet.
Ruby eyes watch you cautiously from behind the iron bars. A woman with a delicate face, horns on her forehead, and broad wings behind her back is trying to unlock the door with her long nails. Noticing you, she stops and raises her hand timidly in a greeting. You recognize her voice. It's the woman who came to you in the vision in Desna's desecrated chapel. The one who tried to warn Canabris of the impending demon attack. I recognize you. We talked in a vision in the destroyed chapel, remember?
Yes, but I didn't see any chapel. To me, you were here, in this cell. You look different, but I do recognize your voice.
Arushale looks at you stunned.
Now I see. It was you, but in another form. That night you came to my prison, you looked like a beautiful, radiant Azata.
Didn't you try to warn the people of Canabris about the attack?
Yes, that was me. Ever since I went over to the Crusaders' side, I've been sending them information about the demon's plans. Sadly, my warnings didn't help save Canabris.
Who are you?
Your eyes do not deceive you. I am a demon. But I swear, I fight the forces of the Abyss just like you. Desna helped me understand how disgusting the life of a succubus is. For the last few years, I've been passing the demon's plans to the Crusaders and running sabotage operations. I even tried to warn Canabris of the attack. That's what got me locked in this cage.
A demon on the path to redemption? If she's not lying, this is a true miracle. Of course, it's hard to trust a demon, but Goddess, I beg you, let this be true.
An experiment on one's own nature. How interesting. My sincere respect, my honorable colleague. Do keep me informed about the results.
Open the cell. You are free.
I get it. Taking pity on monsters and freaks is just something you do. Not that I'm complaining, of course.
Fly away. Fly free, you beautiful, scary butterfly.
Ember laughs joyfully.
Thank you. I will not ask you for anything else, and I will offer nothing in return. You'd only think I was trying to hurt you. I will leave, and you will never see me again.
You thought I was Nazada in the vision.
Yes, first I heard a tune, a hymn to freedom within these oppressive walls. And then I saw you. You were glowing like the herald of Elysium. It was so amazing that I couldn't help but cry. Now I recognize your face. You look different, but still, you're the liberator who visited me when I was frightened and lonely.
I will sing the song of Elysium. Arushale joins in, and your voices sing in unison. You see something you've never seen on a demon's face before. Pure, radiant joy.
Elysium. That song? That hymn of freedom? It's the only thing that helped me survive among the demons. My light in this dungeon.
I see a spark of the light of Elysium in you. You are beautiful. Please don't run away. Come with me. We'll have to search for you till the day I die just to see that beauty again.
Yes. All right.
Aw.
Stay.
The succubus looks at you stunned. In her eyes, you see a mixture of fear, hope, and something completely unnatural to demons. Something fragile and tender, making her remarkably similar to a mortal. And we're gonna go ahead and dump Lan. Sorry, Lan. And now we have Arushale.
I'll be swayed from my
She
path.
is a pretty damn good ranger. Like, 22 dex. That is intensely high. Her stat distribution is actually really high. Like, look at this. 13 strength, not great. Dex 22, that's really good. 16 con, also really good. 18 intelligence, pretty damn good. 14 wisdom, also good. 21 charisma, great. Like, she is aces. She's one of the best stat distribution characters in the game. Like, that is huge. She does have some items. What she got? Leather armor +2 and composite longbow +2. We have a better weapon for her. We have the Hunter's Assurance, which is that the shortbow version? Yes. We have the Wicked Longbow, which is, I guess, is slightly better than what she's currently using. I think that she has a bunch of longbow abilities. Her persuasion skill is 16, and perception is 17. Look at that stealth, 22. It's amazing. And pretty good trickery. She's our new lockpicker. I guess Sela can take a break from being a lockpicker. She's only 14. Alright, let's take a look at her class. So she is a espionage expert ranger? Yeah, pretty sure it's a ranger, right? Bounty hunter. Ranger proficiencies, yeah. So she's got point blank shot, she's got rapid shot, she's got deadly aim, she's got clustered shots, it's all pretty decent. She's got precise shot and many shot, also pretty good. She doesn't have a bow proficiency type, which is nice because we can give her that other bow then. Undercover, Ranger's Bond. Favorite enemy, demons of magic. That's cool. Alright, yeah. What am I going to give her for, I guess she can just use this then, because she doesn't really have a... Does that change anything? I gave her the wicked bow, right? And she is better with the... Oh yeah, okay, that's the better bow. Yeah, the Hunter's Assurance. The wicked bow is slightly worse. So 12, 12, 7 is her distribution of attack rolls. Perfectly fine. She's using many shots or multi-shot or whatever.
Prove my worth.
She's using deadly aim, which is good. If I take it off, then she has a way higher chance to hit. I may take... Well, her damage goes down by quite a lot, though. And she doesn't have any sneak attacks, so... I think I might actually turn that back on for now. Yeah. Kind of need that damage increase, unless she misses all of her attacks, which I guess wouldn't be as good. But we're going to end the video here. We're at about half an hour, so... Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you guys next time, and we will continue our journey through Drezen. Take care.